Welcome to the new era of earth science, where the most important tool in your kit isn't necessarily your rock hammer or your trusty hand lens. It is that rectangular slab of glass and silicon sitting in your pocket right now, the smartphone. For decades, geologists were defined by their ability to carry heavy gear through rough terrain. But we are currently witnessing a massive technological transition. We are moving away from traditional manual observation and toward a digital-first paradigm. In the past, if you wanted to map an outcrop, you needed a Brunton compass, a paper map, a physical notebook, a GPS unit, and a camera. If you were really fancy, you might have brought a heavy terrestrial laser scanner that costs as much as a small house. Today, the iPhone has evolved from a simple communication device into a portable, multifunctional analytical laboratory. It is essentially a Star Trek tricorder, but with the added ability to order pizza at the end of a long field day. One of the most explosive changes in mapping comes from the integration of LiDAR technology into mobile devices. LiDAR stands for light detection and ranging, and it uses laser pulses to measure distances and create higher-resolution 3D models. Traditionally, this required specialized geospatial teams and very expensive equipment. Now, if you have an iPhone 12 Pro or later, you have a native LiDAR scanner that can capture 3D scenes directly in the field. This technology allows us to create what we call Digital Outcrop Models, or DOMs. These are photorealistic, 3D representations of rock faces that you can rotate, zoom into, and analyze from the comfort of your office. This is a game changer for outcrops that are temporary, such as those in active mines or construction sites. You can scan a face before it is blasted away and preserve that geological data forever in digital form. When you are out there scanning, you have to be smart about your acquisition range. Studies have shown that while a 0.3 meter range gives you the highest accuracy for things like fossils, it takes a very long time to complete a scan. On the other hand, a 5-meter range is fast but loses a lot of the fine detail. The Goldilocks zone for standard outcrop mapping is usually around 2.5 meters, offering the best balance between precision and efficiency. There are some incredible apps that make this possible, such as Scaniverse, Polycom, and the 3D Scanner app. Scaniverse in particular has been noted for its excellent user experience and measurement precision. You simply move the phone slowly along the outcrop, and the software stitches the segments together into a textured mesh. It is almost like painting the rock with digital information, and the results are stunningly accurate. Do not use background music. Have you ever wondered what secrets are hidden deep beneath your feet? For centuries, geologists have trekked through deserts, scaled mountains, and drilled into the earth to uncover these mysteries. But what if I told you that the future of geology is not just in the field, but also in the cloud? Welcome to the revolutionary world of digital geology. So what exactly is digital geology? Imagine swapping your rock hammer for a high-powered computer and your compass for a GPS drone. It's the fusion of traditional geology with cutting-edge technology. We're talking about things like 3D modeling, artificial intelligence, big data analytics, and remote sensing. Instead of just holding a single rock, we can now create a massive, interactive 3D model of an entire mountain range, all from data collected by satellites and drones. Let's break down how this works. It often starts with data acquisition. Drones equipped with LiDAR scanners can fly over vast, inaccessible areas, capturing incredibly detailed topographic data. Satellites orbiting our planet use radar and spectral imaging to see through clouds and vegetation, revealing the composition of the rocks below. Even seismic sensors, which listen to the Earth's vibrations, provide a wealth of information about subterranean structures. All this data, terabytes of it, gets uploaded to the cloud. This is where the real magic begins. Powerful algorithms and AI get to work, sifting through this mountain of data to find patterns that a human eye might miss. For example, AI can be trained to identify geological formations that are likely to contain valuable minerals or groundwater resources. This makes exploration not only faster and cheaper, but also much more environmentally friendly, as it minimizes the need for extensive physical exploration and drilling. One of the most exciting applications is in predicting natural disasters. By creating digital twins of active volcanoes or fault lines, geologists can run simulations to understand how they might behave. We can model different eruption scenarios or simulate the effects of an earthquake on a city's infrastructure. This information is absolutely vital for urban planning and emergency response, allowing us to build safer communities and save lives. When a volcano shows signs of unrest, scientists can compare real-time data with their digital models to make more accurate predictions about when and how it might erupt. Digital geology is also transforming the energy sector. Whether it's finding the best locations for geothermal energy plants, managing underground carbon storage, or optimizing the extraction of resources, digital models provide a clear picture of what's happening deep underground. This helps companies operate more efficiently and sustainably, reducing their environmental footprint. But it's not just for big corporations or research institutions. Digital tools are becoming more accessible every day. There are apps that can help you identify rocks using your phone, S-camera, and online. Platforms where you can explore detailed geological maps from anywhere in the world. The field of geology is becoming more democratized, allowing citizen scientists and students to participate in discovery like never before. The future of geology is a thrilling blend of adventure and innovation. As technology continues to advance, our ability to understand our planet will only grow stronger. We're moving from a 2D map to a 4D, dynamic understanding of the Earth, including the dimension of time. From uncovering ancient history buried miles deep to safeguarding our future on the surface, digital geology is the key. So next time you look at a mountain, remember there's a whole digital world of data that helps us understand its story. What do you think is the most exciting part of digital geology? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this journey into the future of geology, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more videos. See you next time. The latest version, the iMicro Q3P, even features a polarizing function. For geologists, this is huge because it allows us to see birefringent materials like crystals and minerals in their full, colorful glory. Normally, you'd need a heavy, expensive petrographic microscope to see these structures. Now, for about $35, you can do it with a lens smaller than a contact lens and a device you already own. The technology isn't just for the rocks, it's also for the soil beneath our feet. Soil health is a critical concern for the future of our planet, and an app called Slakes is leading the way in citizen science. Aggregate stability is a fancy term for how well soil stays together when it gets wet, which tells us how resistant it is to erosion. Traditionally, measuring this was a tedious, expensive laboratory process that involved specialized rainfall simulators. The Slakes app simplifies this into a 10-minute experiment that anyone can do. You just place 3 pieces soil aggregates in a petri dish of water and let the app's image recognition software do the work. It calculates how much the soil disperses over time and gives you a stability index. This allows farmers and land managers to quantify soil health without needing a PhD or a $5,000 laboratory setup. Now, let's talk about one of the most unusual and, frankly, hilarious field hacks I've ever come across. It involves using a condom in the field, and no, it's not for what you think. It's for chemistry. Specifically, it is a brilliant way to homogenize stream sediments for heavy mineral concentrates. You need a container that is strong, flexible, and completely free of contaminants like oils or perfumes. By filling a non-lubricated condom with sediment and water, you can shake and mix the material perfectly. Because of the shape and the elasticity, the heavy minerals naturally concentrate at the tip in just a few seconds. It is a perfect, low-cost separation method that works better than many professional plastic bags. I call it practicing safe geology, and it is a reminder that sometimes the best scientific tools aren't found in a catalog. Of course, with all this high-tech gear, you have to take care of your investment. A smartphone in the field is a fragile thing, and a cracked screen can end your mapping project instantly. I always recommend using a sturdy, waterproof case and a glass screen protector. Also, never underestimate the power of a simple Ziploc bag when you are crossing rivers. It might look cheap, but it's the ultimate insurance policy for your pocket-sized laboratory. Temperature is another silent killer of field electronics. iPhones are notorious for shutting down when they get too hot, which is a common problem when you are mapping in the desert. Try to keep your device in the shade whenever possible, and keep an extra battery pack handy. Using LiDAR and high resolution, GPS will drain your power faster than you can say unconformity, so being prepared is essential. Do not use background music. Looking forward, the integration of artificial intelligence and machine learning is going to take this even further. We are already seeing apps that can identify rocks and minerals instantly just by looking at a photo. While these are currently more for hobbyists, the accuracy of the underlying algorithms is improving at an exponential rate. By 2025, AI-driven geology models are projected to increase mineral discovery accuracy by up to 45%. We are also seeing the rise of global seismic networks through apps like MyShake. This project uses the accelerometers in millions of smartphones to detect earthquakes in real time. It can distinguish the vibrational profile of an earthquake from the motion of someone walking or a truck driving by. This creates a global network of mini seismometers that provides early warnings and helps us understand earthquake trends in regions that lack traditional sensors. All of these tools are democratizing science. You no longer need to be part of a massive government agency with $1 million budget to collect high-quality geological data. Whether you are a student, a junior geologist, or just someone who loves the Earth, these apps and gadgets give you the power to contribute to our collective knowledge. The future of mapping isn't just about better satellites. It's about the billions of sensors we are already carrying around. We are moving toward a world where the digital geologist is the standard. This doesn't mean we stop looking at the rocks with our own eyes, but it means we can record what we see with unprecedented precision. We can share a 3D model of a unique outcrop with a colleague on the other side of the world in seconds. We can collaborate, validate, and preserve the geological record in ways that were impossible just a decade ago. So, the next time you head out into the field, don't just think of your phone as a way to call for a ride or take a selfie. Think of it as your most versatile scientific instrument. Explore the App Store, try out a new mapping platform, and maybe even keep a few non-lubricated condoms in your field bag for those heavy mineral concentrates. The Earth is a complex, beautiful puzzle, and we finally have the tools to map it in 3 dimensions. Mapping has always been the foundation of our science, but the explosive part of the future is how accessible that foundation has become. We are breaking down the barriers between the professional lab and the remote field site. It is a thrilling time to be an Earth scientist, and I can't wait to see what kind of data you all collect with these tools. The digital revolution is here, and it's time to make sure we don't get left behind in the dust. If you are interested in these subjects, please subscribe, hit the like button, leave a comment from where you're visiting, and share this channel with your friends. Until next time, keep exploring.
Welcome to my channel, where you'll find over 2,000 videos on geology, geochemistry, AI, and many other subjects. If you like what you see, help us grow by subscribing, liking, and sharing this channel.
I think these videos are brilliant, and I'm sure you will like them too. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to click the notification bell.